And stress and anxiety are major triggers of depression, and meditation can alter your reactions to those feelings. Our very own Apollo James had a conversation with a mental health coach who says that a regular practice of meditation can help your brain better manage stress and anxiety that can trigger depression. Take a look.
There are many ways to treat depression. Antidepressants and psychotherapy are the usual first-line treatments, but what about meditation? So joining me today is Miss Roshanara Ibrahim, who is a mental health expert and former Miss World Kenya 2017. Karibu sana.
Thank you so much.
Where did it all start for you?
I feel like naturally as a child for me, despite having a relatively happy childhood, I always found myself sitting in the corner of my room, crying into my towel, just feeling such a heavy emotional burden that continued for me throughout my life. And, after a bout of serious depression, suicidal tendencies, I decided to stop trying to escape and to figure out how to live in the best way that I could. So I saw a psychologist who felt like, I dealt with all my problems already in some sort of way, so it didn't make sense that I was so depressed. And she referred me to a psychiatrist who put me on mood stabilizers and antidepressants, and I was told that this would be a lifetime of medication, which didn't sit well with me, but I was desperate to feel happiness. And so what happened was the antidepressants and mood stabilizers actually brought me to a space of just don't care, completely nonchalant, no excitement, no sadness. I was just there living sort of like an empty shell, feeling like I had to serve a robotic lifestyle, go to school, go to work, pay the bills, be there socially for my friends, but not really feeling there, And so after that, I decided I have to find a way on my own to make sure that I find my happiness, that I see the joy in sunsets again, that I see the beauty in nature again. And that's where this journey began for me. That's how I found hypnotherapy on a deeper level, meditation, quantum breathing, and just how to be aligned.
So how does it help the brain if you're depressed and you're experiencing anxiety and stress? How does meditation help the brain?
What meditation does is it takes you away from the stories. It takes you away from all the noise in life, the things that we deem are important, but actually aren't as important, and brings you back into connection with your inner self. And once you're able to tune in with yourself, then you're able to tune into why you feel how you feel. And naturally, what happens when you meditate is you slow your brain waves down. You're slowing your heart rate down. You're reducing cortisol levels in your body, and you're increasing dopamine, you're increasing melatonin, which helps your sleep regulation, brings up your serotonin, which naturally makes you a happier person. So when you are happier, you're able to show up better in your life and become much more productive in all spheres of your life.
Okay.
Yeah.
I gotta ask you though, how long does it take for you to see the results?
Immediately. If something was happening on the outside, someone was arguing, or there's some sort of devastation happening, or some kind of stress or anxiety, all it takes is coming down, taking a deep breath, connecting, feeling your feet touch the ground, feeling how supported you are by Mother Earth, because this is it. This is everything. This is God's creation, the beauty of God's creation, which you're part of.
All right.
Yeah.
So, the people watching you today, what are your last words to them?
I think my last words to everyone would be during this interview, really, don't be afraid to realize the power that you have within you. Don't be ignorant enough to think that your source of happiness is on the outside. Take a moment to really tune into the person that's always been with you, the entity or the energy that's always been with you. From the moment that you were born, through all the years of your life, there's a constant within you that is always a steady source of joy and gratitude and love. Set the intention to connect to that, and there's nothing you cannot achieve. It's such a beautiful journey. So just take a moment at the beginning of your day, at the end of your day, in the middle of your day, to just breathe and come home. Yeah.
Well, on that note, I think it was such an insightful discussion.
Thank you.
Thank you
I
so much for
appreciate
joining us
you.
today.
Thank you for spending time with me.